There we go. Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. Welcome back into All Seasons. Red Rink once again, game number 6, the semifinal for 2011's Jet Speed Division. This time, you're going to take on the North Carolina Golden Bears. Winner goes on to the championship game. They'll face either the Toledo Cherokee or the Northwest Chargers. Championship game will feature at least one team from Pool A. 3 of the final 4 teams come from Pool A. The Bears and Cherokee both in that pool, though we did not see them during round robin play Friday and yesterday morning. We did see Toledo game. The Eagles lost 5-1, their only loss here in the tournament. So that would be a sweet rematch if we could get them in the championship tomorrow. Got to take care of business here in the semifinal first. Once again, 2 15-minute periods in this one. The Eagles won their quarterfinal matchup this morning, a score of 3-1. Started off with a goal by Mason Carlson at 3:20 left in the first period.
I moved down there.
Jack Allison had it on the game winner at 1:03 left in the second after game was tied up. Callie added an empty netter 10 seconds later to seal it up for the Eagles. It's tougher and tougher. Eagles, the last team standing, the ones we've been mentioned. Just got word the Ice Hawks dropped their semifinal game, final score 4-0 against the Gorman Gales over at Bach Valley. So a great run for the Ice Hawks, but it comes up just short. So the Eagles standing alone in the 14U, though everybody else is done or home. Starting line of Mason Carlson has Jack Allison to his left, Ellie Wittenberg to the right. Samuel Bilger and John Schmidt on the backside with Howie Clay back in net. Bears win the draw, stolen away by Callison, pushed it ahead to Carlson. Can't get there, kept in by North Carolina. We'll shoot it down. This one into the ref. Wasn't paying attention, hits him right in the foot. That'll check out for the day. This one cleared on net by the Eagles. They chase it in. Wittenberg on the trail. They get it out. Pass in, pass Bilger, and everyone now one to beat that Schmidt. Bonnie brings it in. Good poke check by Schmidt. Forces it to the near side. Back to the point. Cohen takes a shot out and fans it. Goes off. Wasanowski. Now comes over to the near side. Now trickles out top of the zone. Bears can't keep it in. Callison on it. They throw it back in, but that's going to be offside on North Carolina. To give an intentional offside, we'll get the face-off in the zone. Welsh, Stevie, and Fager up front. They've been dynamiting this one. As Fager gets a tip in front, the chance to put it in, couldn't get the handle on the backhand, goes just wide. Now centered out in front. Stevie can't pull the trigger, and now Bears coming back the other way. They cross center, dump it in past Matthews. He impressed her on the defense, so they change it up. Now this one trickles out in front. Howie turned all which way around next to the net. Gets away with it now. Welsh gloves down this pass from Lehman at the point, almost able to bring it out. Kind of carried it with them, they let it go. These officials have let it all go here in this one, so buckle up tight. Centered out in front, poked away by Welsh. They were trying to hit Lehman in the crease. Get it out past center. Stevie backhands it in. Welsh will chase it to the corner. Now it goes down. Now we're going to get a call as Welsh takes him down from behind, slow to get up. First power play of the game going to go to North Carolina. Welsh goes for a minute and a half. One thing the Eagles have done well on here the last couple of minutes is staying out of the box. They take the first penalty here a minute and a half into the game.
Here we go, AJ!
Get an interference call. So no 2 and 10. That's good to see. He's up on moving on his own. So Eagles will go to the kill. Without Callison, Alex Schmidt, Reese Maddock, and Mason Carlson. Jack will go to the dot for the faceoff. Run by the Eagles. Schmidt tries to wrap around, get it out. Simons holds it in for the Golden Bears. Back to the point again from Lysikowski. Puts it down low, too far for Dominic, and Callison puts it up far side. Avoids a check, but they can't clear it. Held in top of the circle. Moving around in front. That one squirts free far side. Howie thought he had the mid over it, and it was loose. Get away with it again. Now this one's shot in front off of Callison's leg. Schmidt trying to move it up ahead, off the boards. They hold it in again. That one's shot on center mass. Bounces out, and now Schmidt able to clear it away again. This one goes the length, and it'll be icing on the Eagles. 50 seconds left to go in the power play for North Carolina. Zimmerman will go up against Drew Kristolovich. He's out with Bilger, McKay, and Schmidt. Second half of the kill. And by the Eagles, Schmidt pokes it out to center ice. North Carolina reset there. Off the board near side, picked up by Kristolovich again, trying to move it ahead as he gets checked. Simons picks it up in his own neutral zone. Flips it far side, they turn around, throw it in. Plays it behind the net, now leaves it all. Miscommunication, thought that Bilger was going to come back to get it. Shot on, that one deflected by Vonnie, wide. Another shot, deflects back to the point. Hard shot on, stick save again from Clay. Still loose in front. Caught up in the skates. Going for the puck, gets the skates and no call. Eagles get away with another. Finally one going our way. As it's all Golden Bears right now. 12 minutes to go, 1 second left. Welsh out of the box, so the Eagles able to kill off the first penalty of the day. Bilger will float back behind his net, gets it up to Kristolovich near side. Tried to hit Welsh. A little bit behind him, had to come back a tad for it. Simons there with a good stick to get it away. Now comes back to Schmidt at center. Goes to moving ahead. He holds the line, almost doing the split. Oh, that one sneaks through the final! Welsh scores! Finally, Gavin breaks his drought as that one squeaks through the legs. First shot of the game against Hall. It sneaks into the smallest spot possible between the legs. Eagles with a 1-0 lead at 11:40 to go here in the first. Hall incensed with himself. Parents wanted an offside call, and it looked like John had held the line with his right toe. They let it go. And some of the ones they missed yesterday, that one was pretty cut and dry. Now Matthews is taken into the corner. This is going to get hot and heavy here early. Matthews goes back again, cuts him off, flips it up to Kane near side. Caden on his birthday, flips it up to Callison. That one poked away. Carlson there to pick it up. Mason goes to bring it in. Kane holds it in, tried to throw it in. That one off the stick of Martin, deflects down. Now they clear it up past Presser and pinched in toward the middle. They got to hurry up on the back check. Howie comes out to play it, sauces it out of the zone. Good play there from Clay. Now Carlson runs into a body. Callie tips it away. Now him and Carlson get mixed up, tip it away from each other. Martin brings it in. Off the body of Presser, stays in this high slot. Now they throw it down low, need a change. Matthews rips it around near side, pass Presser up to Kane. Kane trying to get it out, held in by Cohen at the point and sets back down into the circle. Down low, centering pass to Norman. That one goes wide. Now this one off the glass and out. This off the stick of Callison, and that'll be icing on the Eagles with 10:35 to go. Eagles strike first early once again. Welsh, that's his first of the weekend. His second of the weekend. Had a billion assists, but couldn't buy himself a goal. That one, the squeaker of all squeakers, puts the Eagles up 1-0. Kristolovich out at the dot. They win the draw, shot on, glove save there for Clay. McKay, Maddock, Bostic, and Alex Schmidt out there with Drew. Another win for the Bears. That one shot into flex. Down, makes him to make the save, and now Bostic crushed into the boards by Castillo. Schmidt bumped off the puck, but able to get it back far side. Trying to break Bostic free. Alex is going to take it himself up the boards. Bostic holds up at the blue line, stays on side. Drops it for Kristolovich on his backhand in front. Bouncing puck. That one's saved. by Hall, goes back down low behind the net. Krasalovic bumped off, but Schmidt had it. Takes another shot. Save made. Comes out in front. The Bears coming out with it. Crowder. Crowder throws it in as he crosses center. Clay wraps it around far side. Too far from McCabe, but able to get it back. Jackson looking to get it out of the zone. Pulls it back. A little drag move, and another. He comes over near side, crosses center, and throws it off the glass. The Eagles got to change, got to hurry, and they are. Welsh, Seavey, Maddox, Bigger, and John Schmidt out now. They hold it in off the stick of Welsh. Seavey down into the corner, gets it back for Gavin. That one thrown towards the net. Intended for Figure. He was high in the slot. Force it back down low again. Now squirts free. They got one flying in off his feet. Seavey gets it back, gets it to Figure. Shot on, save made, rebound, goes behind the net. Figure has it again, trying to center it up for Seavey. He gets tied up. Loose puck still top of the circle. Kipton gets it back, trying to get it to Jack. Throws it through his legs. This is the kind of game we were talking about with these officials. When you let it go too long, you're going to lose control, and it's getting close to that point. Got to keep your head. Back to Schmidt. That one shot off the blocker. That was headed for the corner. All able to get a little bit of a piece. Keep it a 1-0 game. Still loose in front. Seavey tried to backhand it on. Now a shot from Welsh from the circle off a body. Gets it back as Figure avoids the check. Welsh down low, gets it to Kipton. Another shot. That one a little high off the blocker again. Schmidt at the point, dumps it back in. Eagles change it up. Carlson out as they meet in the corner with Lehman. Shot in from Carlson. Another save made, and the Eagles have evened up the shots as this one trickles free back to the Eagles end. John Schmidt back to get it. Throws it off the board near side. Wittenberg will pick it up with a head of speed and a brand new stick. Tips it up for Carlson. He'll throw it in. It's tipped away by Hall to the far side. Bears go to bring it out. Schmidt and Bilger backing up. Schmidt, good job to stand his ground in the way, and now the net's going to come off as they slide into Howie Clay, and that'll stop things here at 7:50 in the first. Carlson, Wittenberg stay out up front. Presser and Matthews on for the defenders. Mason at the dot, can't win it. From the Bears, shot on, blocker save from Clay. Near side, pile up in the corner. Mason comes out with it. Now has to roll off his stick, has to get it back. Trying to throw it in. 2, 3 shots, and now they try to clear him away, and they do. Howie just stays in his spot. They hit him 3 times on it. Now this one comes and goes off the leg. They can't clear it. Cohen holds it in. Now it's cleared away by Wittenberg. 1 to beat. Comes in forehand. That one poked away. Had to beat it. Couldn't get it off the stick. Matthews has to prepare for the hit from Zimmerman. Lets the puck go. They throw it in front. Too far for Wheeler. Goes to the far side. Eagles trying to clear it away again. It was a high intensity turnover in front of the net. Poked away by Clay, but the Bears get it back. Turn around, throw it. That one off the side of the net. Everybody thought it went in there for a hot second. Presser puts a man in the corner on that side. Now Cohen at the point. Can't hold it in. Wittenberg's got another shot. Comes up, got Callison, feeds Jack, puts a shot, scored! Didn't miss it that time, got it over to Jack Callison. He puts it in. 6:44 in the first. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Big saves from Howie Clay leads to the puck trickling out of the zone. Wittenberg was able to get it around the man and get behind him again. Didn't lose it off the stick this time and gave a nice pass right onto the tape of Callison's stick, and he buries it over the glove of Hall. 2-0 Eagles and still a lot of time left. Again, a 2-period game. 15 minutes apiece. Now the official talking to the bench for North Carolina. And discussion of some kind. Now things seems to be kosher. Welsh, Stevie, and Figure up front. They'll take the drop. Figure has it, gives it up to Welsh. They want more. Gavin Tried to put one on off a stick. Now this one deflects to the top of the zone as it gets past Stevie. Martin brings it out for the Bears and throws it in. Play. Had that one go off the boards and out of position. Able to poke it just enough to delay it and get it back in. Tied it behind the net. Squirts free. Schmidt picks it up. Alex, had that one roll up the heel. Turns around, gives it back to Welch. He can't handle. Comes out top of the zone. Stevie gets it out. Lehman throws it back in. That's offsides on North Carolina. They're going to take this all the way down again on the intentional offside. Callison with his third of the morning.
Here we go, White!
As the Eagles with a 2-0 lead. They scored 3 right off the drop yesterday, and then in the round of 16 match, and couldn't score anything else the rest of the game until Schmidt put in an empty netter with a few seconds to go. I don't know why they didn't blow it dead there. Now he was on top of that thing for 4 or 5 seconds.
He wasn't playing the puck anymore.
Oh, well, I'll just say, I don't even care at this point. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Bears have it behind the Eagles' net. Now Furt's out near side. Fed to the far side, Schmidt. And Carlson pin him up against the board. Squirts free to the near point. Simons has it, backhands it in. The Crownover has it down low. Bilger able to steal away. Good job there from Samuel. Gives it to Carlson. They try to get it cleared far side, but the Bears keep it back in. Crownover loses this one. Now Mason has it. Has Callie to his left. Mason will hang on to it from the circle. Shot on, stick save. Deflects to the far side. Eagles trying to keep it in. Now cleared away by the Bears, and they're in all alone. Bilger coming back. Shot on, save from Clay. And that one goes off of Bilger as it rebounded out. Comes back in. Fager's going to go to the box for Carlson going to end up going to a box for a hook. And that was even more so obvious they couldn't even ignore that one. So another penalty for the Eagles today at forgot to start the clock there, 4:49. Back to the kill, and the Bears will try to use this opportunity to get back into this one. Lost connection. There we go.
Get that foot off your
Another
shoulder.
shot in, still loose in front. Howie tried to grab it and pull it in, couldn't do so, still live. Another shot, that one knocks down off of Matthews, I believe, in front. Now it'll come around near side. Stevie had that one take a weird bounce off the doors. Comes back in the zone for the Bears. Matthews to the corner. Lifts it, that one skates top. It hits the net, now they finally call it. Everyone but the officials saw it, and that's been the case most of the weekend. Like they didn't start the clock for a minute. We got 4:12 left on the clock. No penalty on the clock. Something happened with the clock there, so 4:12 to play. Some time left on the penalty, no one knows. As the Bears control down low behind the net. Eagles just trying to get it out. Kristalevich able to get a piece, gets it back. Cohen holds it in on the point, gets it to Bonnie. Goes to the top side for Zimmerman. He tried to tip it ahead off the stick of Callison. Still loose in front in the slot. Shot to score! Eagles couldn't clear. They haven't been able to clear it the entire power play. It'll be a power play goal. Carlson will come out of the box. The Bears get one back. Makes it 2-1 with 3:44 to go in the first.
Let's go, dig in, White! Dig in, White!
Stevie Welch and Fager up front. They win it. Schmidt couldn't find it in the skates, and now the Bears got a little hop in their step after they get one back on the power play. Stevie has it near side, leaves it up for Welch. Gavin comes up, throws it into the zone as he crosses center. Fager will chase it far side into the corner. Wins it there. Welch has it. Now him and Fager play catch with it back and forth. They get it back to Bilger. Shoots it back up for Welch, not enough on it. Simon's able to steal it away and brings it up. They got 4 wide. That's offside. They let it go. Wow, that was down in front, clears through. Goes to the corner. Now this one ricochets back into the slot, and Welch there to get it. Puts it out for Kipton. Skates up and in. Stevie turns around, skates back to stay onside. Feger still had it in front. Tried to take a shot on, pulled around forehand, and goes just wide to the far side. Passanelli gives Stevie a punch to the head as he skates by. Stevie gives him a tap at the stick as they shoot this one out, and it'll be icing on North Carolina.
That was definitely not legal.
No blood, no foul apparently this day. Offensive zone face-off coming for the Eagles. Got Carlson, Callison, Wittenberg up front, Prester and Matthews on the backside. Mason goes to the dot for the face-off, and one by the Bear. They can't get. They try to get it out. Now they do. Matthews able to get a piece, but it's a 2-on-1. Prester lone man back. They try to feed it across, and Prester able to stay in the way and knock it free. Now Callison gets it to Wittenberg near side. He'll flip it up, and that one off of the stick and into the netting. They're going to say that was off Lasenkowski's stick. Into the net. And turn, lost his stick. And now they're going to send somebody to the box. Yep, and now he's lost. The official lost his cool as Zimmerman throws one in for unsportsmanlike. So he'll take a 2-minute minor. Eagles will switch things out. We'll send out John Schmidt, Fager, Carlson, and Welsh up front. Bilger stays on defense as they go to the power play with 2:19 to go in the first period. Mason wins, tried to flip it on. That one off a leg in front. The Bears able to clear it away. This is going to trickle down onto Clay. He's going to have to play it. He'll cover, and a quick whistle on that one. Stops it at 2:10. Eagles took a 2-0 lead. The Bears get one back on the power play after a penalty to Mason Carlson. That's where we stand here with 2 to go, and the Eagles on the power play. Mason takes the face-off, wins it to Bilger, back to Schmidt, back to Bilger. Moves it up for Fager. That one knocks the stick out of the hand of Korean. Welsh brings it in, far side on the backhand, turns around, puts it in front, tipped on by Kipton Fager, and that one goes wide. Carlson tried to fight off a check, knocked down by Fager in the zone. Welsh picks it up in the slot, turns around, shot on. That one off of Anderson. Comes back for Fager. Leaves it, shot on. That one goes wide from Bilger. I think it might have got deflected. Now this one tipped on by Carlson as he gets spit up high with his high stick. He's still down in front of the net. Bears coming back the other way. Cohen has that one picked away, and Schmidt drops the hips.
Nowhere near the puck.
Bilger picks it up. Throws it up over the blue line across center, and I may be in a splash zone here. Now we're going to get a trip as Welch touches it. Now we're going to have to figure out who it's going to be on, and now we're going to get another call. Welch will go to the box. They'll put that is still in the box, so matching minors. Misconduct. Levin's rough. So nothing on the board. There'll be matching minors. Still 5-on-4. After a weekend of shenanigans and tomfoolery that they let go, now they're going to try to rein things in here. Minute 14 to go. Matching minors issued to the Bears and the Eagles. We'll still go 5-on-4 for another 25 seconds. And they gave him no, they're just, okay, here we go.
It's going to keep us all confused.
All right, back to live action. Kristalovic at the dot, wins it back to Presser. Trying to feed it ahead from McKay off his stick. Bears take it, and they try to clear it once and twice. Now they put it off Fostick's leg. He takes it out of the zone. Kristalovic there to pick it up. Drew steps in, takes a shot. That one deflects just wide off Casillo's stick. Fostick tried to wrap it around in front, but hits the back of the net instead. We're under a minute. 5 seconds left on the power play, and Bears ready to regain their 5-on-5 matchup with Fostick. Has it down in the corner, tried to center it up. Backhand attempt from Kristalovic off a body, comes back top of the zone. Presser throws it in, that one off bodies in front. Zimmerman brings it out as he meets Matthews at center now. Throwing deep in the zone, Presser has it there. Has a little bit of time, ooh, now fans on it. And he took his eye off the puck for a second and leave it in front, still loose, and it tripped out the far side, 26 seconds. McKay gets it up for Kristalovic. He'll put it off the boards back out to center. Fostick chases them there. Hits them up a little bit up high. They let that go, and they're going to have to start washing it now. Zimmerman backs in. There's pressure on him. Pushes him off the puck. Back to Simons on the point. Throws it back in down low. 8 seconds to go in the period. Comes around far side. Matthews has a piece. McKay tries to flip it out. Zimmerman gloves it down, turns around, tries to shoot it on. Instead it goes through the corner, and we'll be done with the first. 1 period to go. Eagles take a 2-1 lead to the second. All right, here we go, everybody. Period number 2. Eagles have a 2-1 lead. Goals from Welsh and Callison in the first half of the first period. Bears tied it up on the power play. It's been interesting out there, to say the least. 5-on-5, and Carlson wins the draw. Brings it in, takes a shot, but that one goes off Cohen to the corner, and that's how he started the second. Now trickles out in front. That one pushed away, knocked down with a high stick. They're going to let that go. Bonnie picks it up near side, throws it in, but he's on the wrong side of center ice, and there'll be an icing call on North Carolina. We'll take it back to the Bears end, near side face-off. They'll put Wittenberg, Stevie, and Fager out there as Welsh now out of the box on his minor. Alex Schmidt and Reese Maddock on defense as the Bears win it. Kick it back on. This one bounces over Schmidt's stick, and Reese is going to have to race back to it. Bonnie, first one there, gets a stick on it. A save made from Clay. Lays loose near side. The Eagles come back out with it. Alex has it, little chance for redemption. Zimmerman tried to stand him up and gets it off to Stevie. Jack steps in, puts that one off the post. Goes far side. Wittenberg has it, but he's all alone. Drops it, nobody's there as Fager was in front of the net. Stevie was all the way around near side. Defense was changing. Now Bilger on. with Schmidt. John, that is. As Stevie and Fager tied up in the corner. Wittenberg waits in the circle, Bilger along the boards. Getting it back up to Fager. Back down to the corner. Now this one off of Kipton's shoulder, but right back to the tape of Zimmerman. Now this one deflects in front. Wittenberg couldn't find the bouncing puck to pull the trigger, and the Bears able to clear it away. Stevie ties him up at center. Cohen tips it in. This one gets past Bilger. For Schmidt, out to Stevie, bounces it out of the zone, shuffles it around the center, but loses it. Schmidt has it, tips it ahead for Fager. Turns to go into the zone, loses it just a tad. Now it's a comeback for it. Taken into the corner. A couple of good opportunities there for the Eagles that couldn't find a handle on the puck. Schmidt now he fans on this one, took his eye off it again. Ties up Martin, this one trickles in, tipped away by Clay. Now Howie's got to get back near side as they hang on. That shot off the side of the net. Comes over near side. Korean has it, throws it back down low once more. Goes to the far side. Boston trying to move it ahead. That one into the shin. That one shot in off the side of the net. Bilger picks it up again for McKay. Tips it out for Kristalovich and a head off of Fossick and out of the zone. Martin has it. They got to reset first. They do. Schmidt back over for Bilger. Samuel off the boards for Jackson McKay. Jackson moves it up for Fossick. Fozzie comes in, leans in on the backhand, tries to tuck it in, still laying loose, and now they blow it as they lose sight of it. It was kind of in the pad, under the pad. It's a good whistle to keep everybody safe. We'll bring it back out into the circle with 12:37 to go in the second. Matthews the pressure on now on defense. Carlson, Callison, and Kane up front. Mason up to the dot once again. See if he can win this one. He does. Wins it back to Nolan. Takes a shot. That one into Mason. Oh, backhanded tipped on. Goes just wide. Far post. Kicks it back for lane pressure. That one rolls over his stick. Able to gain it. Puts it back on. Another save. Couple quick shots there for the Eagles. Have it again. Mason. Top of the zone for pressure. He throws it down past Crownover. Down low, now far side, held in again by Lane. Good job, press. Gets it to Callison. Skates along top of the zone, loses it. Matthews there to tip it back ahead for him. Jack thought about putting it on, instead hangs onto it, feeds Caden down below. Caden on the backhand, flips it out to Lane Presser again. Takes a shot, that one deflected and off the stick of Hall. Keep the pressure up here, boys. Keep throwing it at the net. Kane, far side, they leave it in the slot. Knocked down, but Carlson and Callison get switched up and bounces off of both and now out of the zone. Matthews has to race back to it. Castillo lifts his stick, throws him into the boards and takes the puck. Carlson comes in to try to help out. Centering pass intercepted by by Presser. Great play there by Lane and a hell of a shift there. Callison brings it in top of the zone. The circle shot, almost had the inside of the far post. All able to get the glove there just enough to tip it wide. Well, just that close to having that 2-goal lead back. Instead, they retreat to their own blue line. Maddock, far side for Fager. Tied up in front of the Bears bench. Welsh comes in to try to help out. Now Schmidt leans on him and bodies hit the floor. Loose puck in the zone. Fager trying to put it on his forehand, kicks it ahead, now drops it back. Welsh thought about taking the slap shot, pulled it back in the slot, backhanded towards the net, but picked off by the Bears defense in front. Zimmerman comes back, they catch him napping at the blue line. Laskowski tips it ahead, but Schmidt there to get it and puts it back out off of Welsh's stick to center. Now this one off of Gavin, but he can't find it. Goes into the zone. Laskowski comes back and picks it up again. They flip it out near side. Maddock backhands it for Fager. Tied up near side. We're going to get another penalty here as Welsh dumps a man into the boards. We're going to get him for interference or roughing. Welsh will go back to the box as Wasikowski goes down on the boards. And they'll give it interference on Gavin Welsh at 10:31. Back to the kill they go. Kristalovich on with Schmidt, Bilger, and Wittenberg for the kill. They win it, and now shoot at the length. And that one is icing on the Eagles. We'll try again. Zimmerman, Kristalovich again from the dot. One back to Anderson. Couldn't pull the trigger. He forces it down low. Back to Anderson on the point. Shot on. That one way high and over. Bounces out through the circle. Goes to the far side. Wittenberg challenges there. Gets a piece of it. Knocks it down. Elliott gains it. Flips it up out of the zone for Kristalovich. Trying to get Drew in short-handed. Now off of a body, but comes back for Cohen. Their captain feeds it to Crehan. Through the zone. Skates along top side. Cross ice for Anderson, all alone top of the circle, feeds it, foot back door, save for Clay. Cleared away, keeps it 2-1. Eagles will change, 42 seconds left on the kill. Back up near side, Cohen bumped off by Carlson, now Callie has it, short-handed in the zone, flips it down low, wraps it around, Mason will chase it, gets there first. Anderson meets him there and tried to drop it, nobody there. Now on the point, Presser has that one roll over his stick, but comes back and gets it. Carlson flips it back in down low once more, 18 seconds to go on the kill. Cross ice pass by the Bears, gets it out of their own zone. They change, 10 seconds left. Lane got time, but they're going to try to catch him anyway. Off of Carlson's skate, he has it on the backhand, flips it in down low to kill the rest of the penalty. 2 seconds left. Welsh out of the box, and the Eagles 2 for 3. Now Callison able to steal it, throws it, and that one hits a chip in the ice or something and goes wide. Now Carlson throws that one off the glass, so it'll rattle around near side. Matthews was in the middle of the ice, had to come back, and it'll rip all the way around. Icing is the call on the Bears. 8:44 to play. Eagles in the same position they were this morning, clinging to a 2-1 lead in the second period of a 2-period game. Winner will go on to play either Toledo Cherokee or the Northwest Chargers. They're in action currently across the hall. One back to Maddox. Over to Schmidt. Alex throws that one in far side. Gets Stevie off the rebound. Throws it back down low. Doesn't take the bouncing one. Tager had to come back, try to get it. Now misplayed by the Bears in the corner. Maddox throws it back in, but not very far. Wittenberg in to help out. Tries to tip it ahead too far, and then picked up by the Bears. Will rip it around out. Off of House stick and into the zone, not far enough. Maddox turns around, throws it out past Stevie, but clears the zone. Stevie throws it past Stevie anyway, but offsides for the Bears. Stops things again at 8:15. They're going to do another intentional offside.
That was pretty close. Okay, I'll give you in the middle. It's been every time.
Another offensive zone face-off off the offsides for the Eagles. Carlson there. Wins it back to Bilger. Backhanded attempt on by Carlson. Save made by Hall. Been pretty solid since that first shot squeaked through the 5-hole early in the first. This face-off won by the Bears. They bring it out. Hit Bonnie at center ice. Schmidt gets a piece. Bonnie's still able to bring it in. He'll dump it down low as the traffic increases in front. Schmidt picks it up. Ooh, in front of his own net. Almost loses it. They're able to get it back. Gets it to Callison. Up to Mason Carlson. Comes in. Battle still. Oh.
All the way down!
Brings it in off sides.
You gotta be
Restart.
over the line.
With 7:50 to go here in the second period. Callison with the drop. Wins it for Kane. Over to Bilger. He'll throw it in. That one on net. Sam with a shot on goal. They go to clear it away. Held in by Schmidt on the blue line. Carlson had it. Comes back around. Callie can't quite reach. He's checked. Cleared off the puck, and they're still tied up. Now they've scooted up the boards for Schmidt. Now they get behind him. It's a 2-on-1 developing against Bilger. Bonnie comes in. Takes a shot. Save made by Clay. And he stays down on it. Ricochet comes out all the way into the North Carolina end. Now thrown back in. Matthews has it through the legs of Zimmerman up for Callison. He leaves it for Kristalovich. He can't reach it. Bears reset, try to bring it back in. That one up off the corner. Kept out Presser can't move it ahead. They tip it back in. They'll complete their change. Matthews retreats back behind Clay. Puts on the brakes. Looks to go up the other side. 7 minutes to go. On the downhill slide of this period. Eagles still with the 2-1 lead. Seto throws it up off of Tierney in front. Presser races back, wins it. Gets it far side, but they can't move it ahead. Now gets it up to Fossick, too far from the point. That one shot off a Fossick stick right to Kristalovich. Gets it up to Fossick. Throws it ahead for Drew. Makes a nice little move around into the circle shot. And that one right on. Still loose far side. Fossick has it off, but couldn't control it. Comes over to the near boards. Now, Kristalovich throws that one up high off the glass as he and Fossick race for the bench. Need a change. Matthews backs up as they tip it out of the zone. Presser floats back as well. Welsh and Stevie on with McKay. They have it far side. Presser down low, turns around, throws it off the boards around near side, coming down to 6 minutes to go. Tick, tick, tick away. Eagles still with a 2-1 lead. Love to add another and put a little cushion in this one. Presser feeds it ahead. Now Welsh pushes it ahead, but this one going to go too far. Now they're going to wave it off. It's just going to fall short of the line. Welsh almost wins it. Now gets it back. Ooh, trying to feed Stevie in front, but that one misses in the slot. They throw it out, but they can touch it right before it goes into the zone to avoid the icing. Maddock meets him in the corner, ties him up there as Welsh comes in to help out. All knotted up there. Not a lot of movement. All 4 bodies now squirts free. Momentarily for North Carolina. Now kicks free and picked up by Welsh. Off the boards and out. This one will trickle on. And this one will go far. And no, they're going to blow this one off again. The speaker feeds him in front. Shot on from Stevie, goes wide once more. Knocked down by Stevie, and now this one cleared away by the Bears. This one will be icing, and hold on to it. Insane. Now Kane gets thrown out of the dot. Callison will step up with Carlson, Schmidt, and Bilger. Down low, and this one shot on and saved. Unofficial count, Eagles leading in the shot category 16-13, but that's very unofficial.
It's going to move the net if they don't put the pucks in right.
Mess continues. Schmidt holds it in at the point, throws it back in down low. Top of the zone. Bears have it. They try to clear. Donnie loses it in the skates, has to drop it back in. They kick it out far side. Carlson meets them there. They all tie up in front of the Bears bench. Now Callison turns around, throws it in as Cohen hits him up high over the boards. Callie loses the stick but gets it back. Now he comes back in. This is Anderson. Hits his pocket pick by Kane, trying to kick it out. Can't get far enough. Now this one, gloved down by Caden. He'll dump it back for Schmidt. Down low. Up for Callison. Tried to drop it, but Anderson right there to pull it back in. Oh, and now this one off a body and in. The most unintentional of deflections, just thrown high at the net, right off a body in front, off the shoulder. Goes past Clay, and the boys on the ice were looking for a high stick call. They're not going to get anything. It's tied at 2 with 4:21 to go here in the second period. You talk about some hard luck, bad luck goals. That was one of them right there. Textbook reason why you got to clear the bodies out in front of the net, and why just to keep throwing it, you're eventually going to get one. It goes in the Bears' favor. They knotted at 2. Wittenberg, Kristalovich, and Fossick on for the face-off one, and backhanded in by Matthews. Now Wittenberg and Kristalovich can't hold it in. Kristalovich has it, tips it in as Wittenberg was clearing. 4:09 to go here in the second. We'll get another face-off here near side. They're going to bring it to the other side of the neutral zone. Won by the Bears. Shot on, blocker save. Made by Clay. Now Wittenberg has it far side, crosses center and flips it in. Just wide of the net. Kristalvich races down to it, puts it off the glass backside, and now the net comes off once more. They're going to let it play until it comes on. Bostic comes down, bumps him off the net, trying to kick it back from Wittenberg. It's behind him. He gets a piece cut down at the point by Presser. Elliott knocks it down, takes a shot. That one bounces off a Bostic skate behind the net. Goal's still loose, and now they blow it dead.
You need to fix it. Gotta pick it back up and try again. That's not gonna do it. Gotta try again.
3:30 to go, and all knotted at 2. Welch, Stevie, and Figure up front. Maddock and Schmidt on the back side. Got to keep this tie to get the lead before the end. Eagles scored with a $1:03 to go in the first game this morning to take the lead. See if they can do so again. Otherwise, you go to a 3-minute 3-on-3 overtime. You got to get there first. They get it past Schmidt on a 2-on-1. Take a shot. That one saved again by Clays. He's been huge today and all weekend. Schmidt has it. Saucer pass behind Fager near side. Tried to pick it, put it in. Now Stevie has the bouncing puck, comes back for Kipton. Goes to put it in. Cohen bumps him off. Sikowski throws it in far side. Blocker save there for Clay. Top side of the zone. Callison hit as Carlson picks it up, goes far side. Now feeds it in front. Mason couldn't quite get there. They tip it past Bilger, length of the ice. Icing the call on North Carolina. Carlson, Callison, and Kane stay out up front. Matthews and Presser on the back side. Mason to the dot. Vince Castillo wins it, throws it in front over the Caden's stick. Bears break free across center ice. Pocket picked by Kane. Gets it out for Carlson. He'll flip it towards the Bears' end. 1:35 to go in this one. Overtime looming. Eagles trying to end it before it gets there. Turned around, they flip it out of the zone. This isn't going to go far enough. Lots of snow on the ice. Bears pick it up in their own end. Callison trying to get them to turn it over. They get it out to center. Matthews trying to reach back for it. Can't play it now. Bumps Castillo off at top of the zone. Stevie wraps it around. Presser wraps it around. They get it out, but now brought back in by Cohen. Dumps it down under a minute. Presser has it again far side. Turned around, tried to get it up to Wittenberg, didn't know where it was. Now off his stick, comes back down. Kristalvich able to settle it, brings it out of the zone. Flips it back ahead, Wittenberg has it. That one rolls off the back of his stick. Now into the bench it goes. It should come out to center ice with 42 seconds even left in the second. McKay and Wittenberg remain up front. Bears win the draw. Zimmerman has it. Top of the zone, feeds it far side. They bring it in top of the circle, trying to set it up in front. Bonnie goes to the net. Shot on, save made from Clay. Swats it away, far side off the boards. Comes back to the point, shot on. That one doesn't get through. That one off of Schmidt goes wide. Eagles just trying to get rid of it. Now Wittenberg can't tip it out. They keep it in again. Shot from the circle is under Clay, and they blow it dead, 17.3. Woo! CB Fager, Bilger, and Schmidt out for the Eagles. 6 seconds to go. They throw it in. That one skips into the mid of Clay. He'll hold on at 4.5. Puck drop, one by the Eagle. Builder wraps it around, less than a second to shoot it, and that one saved. Shot after the whistle, and we'll go to overtime. 3-minute 3-on-3, and then nothing there. We'll go to a shootout. All knotted up at 2. Again, Toledo and Northwest going at it across the hall. No word yet on a score in that one. They'll meet the winner of this one at 3:20 right back here in the red rink. Teams will switch sides. 1 3-minute period, 3-on-3 play. No final score at the end of this 3-minute period. It'll go to a 3-man shootout, all predetermined before the game and on the lineups. Teams have their shooters picked out. There's no clear winner after the 3-man shootout. They'll go to sudden death. No shooter may shoot twice before every player on the benches shout once. And also important, if you're in the penalty box at the end of the overtime, you are not allowed to participate in the shootout. Something to keep in mind. They'll put Stevie Fager and John Schmidt out for the 3-on-3, one by the Eagles. They've set. Schmidt gets it up to Stevie. Jack tried to tip it over for Fager, but doesn't get a ton. It rolls off, and here come the Bears. Waskowski has his pocket picked by Stevie. They give it back to Schmidt once more. Flips it up for Stevie. He'll reset again. Not going to move forward until they get the setup they want. Now Stevie blows a tire. Schmidt keeps it. Brings it in the zone. Tried to feed Kipton in between his skates. Battles in front there. Gets some help from Jack. Stevie taken down. They're not going to call that. Puck stays in the corner. Stevie there to pick it up. Has John top of the zone. Schmidt pulls it down, gives it back to Stevie. Takes a shot on. Oh, deflected off the stick and off of the stomach of the goaltender. That one almost deflects in. Stevie gets it back. He'll bring it back out and reset. Fager goes off for Callison as they're going to start the change. Schmidt has it. Shoots it far side for Stevie. Gets it up to Callie. Okay. Steps in, top of the zone. They complete it. Gets it to Carlson. Speeds back to Schmidt. John takes a shot. That one off the stick and falls near side. Now the Bears have it again. They try to break it out. Callison trying to snag it away, gets hooked. Carlson comes back in to help out again. Top of the zone, they'll reset. Schmidt off, Bilger on. Carlson, almost had it. Pulled away there, muscles through. Carlson now pulled it too far. Cohen pushes him outside. Nice drag move in front, now gets it stolen away. Callison still has it, gets it out to Bilger, top of the zone. Samuel skates along the blue line, shoots it in wide for Callison, drops it back for Mason Carlson, back over to Bilger. Samuel throws it to Callie, turns around, backhanded on. 6 saving away, and now this will get shot on net by the Bears. They go to change it. Eagles are going to try to catch him. They can't. They got Bilger in all alone. Sam shot, pad save. Oh, and that was the opportunity right there as they had a smart play by Howie Clay to come out and play that and spring Bilger free. Instead, they still have it down low. Now Feger has it, can't get the shot off. 37 seconds left in the overtime. Stevie trying to pin it down low, steals it. It was skates, and now they hurry. It's a 2-on-1. Casillo trying to feed it far side, picked up by Feger. 25 to go. Him and Stevie come in, feeds Jack. Stevie takes a shot off the post and goes wide. Feger down low, gets pushed into the boards. Schmidt has to step up, do or die, and does. Keeps it in. John takes a shot. That one into the mitt. Still loose in front. Trying to clear it away. with 6 seconds to go are the Bears, and this is just madness. They cleared out 3 seconds. They got no choice but to shoot. Castillo takes a shot. Save made by Clay, and we go to the shootout here in the semifinal. Just about everything you can want.
I hate this.
We will see who goes first. It looks like goalies will stay in their ends. Teams sit on the bench in their lineups. The Eagles will go first. They'll send out Gavin Welch. Take the first shot.
Go, Gav.
He will go from left to right on the shootout. Hall stands in net. He's ready to go. Gavin steps up. Shot. Oh, really solid, no goal. Oh boy. This will say it doesn't go in. Boy, it was really close. Couldn't tell if that was the inside of the post or not. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now Clay got to be tall here. They'll send Creeman out for their first shot. Howie far side, they shoot and score. Bears up 1-0 in the shootout as they got Howie to lean to the right. Split out. He almost got the foot over to keep it out. Didn't get any level on it, but able to tuck it in behind the post. Eagles will send out Jack Allison to take their second shot. Jack able to get it in. Attaboy, Jack. Allison evens up 1 apiece. And now it's up to Clay to get the save here.
Go, Howie.
They send up Wasikowski. Shot on, he scored. And now do or die for the Eagles. They're down to their last shot. They have to score here to extend it to a third for North Carolina. Jack Stevie will get the chance for St. Louis. And a save by Hall here would end the game and the Eagles' chances at a championship today. A goal sends the Bears to their third shot. Stevie shoots and the save made and the Bears win it in a shootout. 3-2 and what a game. Eagles had their opportunities, couldn't cash in on a few. They sneak a couple past Howie Clay, one in the second, and fought into the shootout and come up just short. Nothing to hang their heads about. A heck of a weekend for the Eagles and some great hockey. I look forward to getting back home, getting things going again as we will welcome in the aforementioned Chargers, who they may have met in a championship game here today.
What a game. What a game.
They'll see the Chargers next weekend at All-American and Fenton. 8:40 puck drop on the 14th against Northwest. 7:10 on the 15th out in Fenton. Next action for the Eagles. Heck of a run here in Chicago. Comes up just short for the Eagles as they lose this one in a shootout. 3-2 to the Golden Bears. We'll all pack up, start heading towards home. The cold air is coming if it's not there yet. It snowed last night, and we're going to try to get out before more of it hits up here later on this evening. Would have liked to stick around just a little bit longer, but heck of a game between the Eagles and the Bears here in this one. Once more from all seasons. Eagles fall short in the World Invite. They drop this one 3-2 to North Carolina. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, thanks for watching. Go Pack, go. F the Bears. Have a great summer.